Okay, hi. So one of my subscribers, he's a new subscriber, he said,
"Hi, new subscriber, great videos. Can you do one on pressuring people? Do you always jockey or sprint to them and tackle etc? However, when I try to do the same type of pressure back, I can't seem to do it. Tried all sorts."
thanks, I got you. Today this video is dedicated to you and anyone struggling with pressuring people and pressing them to get the ball back as fast as you can. Sometimes it's not as fast as you can. It's just making sure you get the ball back and you're limiting all their options. This video's for you guys, tune in. And the three things that we're gonna cover is knowing the passages of plays in EAFC, is identifying who's on the ball and the person that you're trying to get the ball off. So for example, the person that your opponent has the player on. So if the player is using like pull it for example. And then the third one is, what was the third one? Oh my gosh, what was the third one? Understanding opponent's play style, that's it. We're gonna cover those three things, and hopefully by the time this video ends, you've watched it through, you'll be able to like how to pressure people well. Yeah, cool. Okay, so when I say knowing the play styles in FIFA, like the certain passages of play, what I mean is there's a few ways people play, and it's similar. It's all similar in EAFC, especially this year. People either go down the line, cut back, pass it to their centre mid into the striker position. Striker passes it to like a second striker or their cam for the extra pass, and the person shoots the goal or shoots the ball, blah blah. Or there's the simple first time free ball pass or over the top that people do and they're building up. And then there's running all the way down the line, probably looking for Travella or finesse shot. So yeah, there's literally very similar passages of play. The most you're gonna see is probably the cutback one, where people are looking for the extra pass. They go down the line, centre mid, striker, another striker, bang. That's the main one you're gonna see. But in terms of building up before you even get to the final third or the opponent gets to the final third, there's ways you can press people, and I'm gonna show you in these clips now. So yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty much anticipating where I think the person's gonna pass. So my opponent seems to look in one direction, and once he does that, for example, he's looking down the wing, I'd switch to Theo and then bait him by switching to Theo into thinking that's where I'm aiming at, that's where I'm looking for you to go down the wing. But then I quickly switch to like a centre mid or the closest passing option he has to block that out as well. So it's mind games. It's like, okay, I switched to Theo, that means you can't go down the wing because I'm watching it. Then I quickly switch to my centre mid that, oh, you tried to pass it, but you need to calculate the switch. You can't just go to Theo then to centre mid straight away. You need to go to Theo, and then when he turns, go to centre mid. Then by the time that happens, he's gonna be like, okay, wait, now I don't know what to pass. And then you bring someone else to press him. Don't bring Theo or the centre mid, because then the place that you are marking then becomes open, and then he can obviously pass it into that space. But yeah, you need to anticipate the opponent's plays. Like, you need to kind of know football, know like how football's meant to be played, I guess. Like if he's on the wing, he wants to make like a triangle play or something, I don't know. But yeah, you need to watch out for those things. So it's like understanding the game, and mostly the passages of play is the first one I'd say. The second one we don't really need to go into too much depth about. It's literally a circumstance of you knowing who's on the ball. So like who you're pressing. For example, it's like if I see, I don't know, Van Dijk on the ball in the final third, I'm not really gonna like be scared of it. But there's certain times where, for example, if he's in the midfield with like Van Dijk or something, I would press him because like, I'd press him bad, heavy, because I need to get that ball, because he's going to be moving stiff, not being able to turn, and it's just going to cause a whole lot of trouble for him. But yeah, literally just knowing what player they're using in the time they're using him is a great example of when to press and stuff like that. For example, if Bale's running down your wing and he's playing left back, but he's making an overlap and run, and you see him at the edge of the box running with the ball, you're going to want to press Bale because he's going to Travella your ass, yeah? Okay, moving that keeper won't save you. And then the third and final tip is knowing your opponent's play style. That's just, it's a given, isn't it? If you know the opponent is gonna keep cutting down the line or going down the line, then cutting back, centre mid, striker, I've said it a million times, bang, then you need to anticipate that he's gonna do that and maybe mark Rafinha Hernandez better, or not allow the line on this, and not allow him even getting on the flanks, because then you can adapt to a new play style. He has to adapt to a new play style, which he may not be comfortable using, and you just got into his head, and you need to just capitalize in front of goal. So he just rage quits, I guess. But yeah, adapting to your opponent's playstyle is a very, very, very big one, because if you know he first time over the tops, and you need to anticipate that he's going to first time over the top, you've ruined his game plan completely, and he's nerfed, and you've pretty much won the game if you know what you're doing. So yeah, knowing your opponent's play styles. Obviously the gameplay that I show in the clips obviously do help as well. That's the main thing you want to learn, like through visual. That's how I learn anyways. But yeah, me telling you these things are just extra tips that you can take into consideration when you're playing the games. And yeah, I hope that helps, to be honest. It's not really going to be a crazy long video, because I don't think I need to stretch it out. As I said before, if I keep making long videos about something or tips and tricks and how to help you, it's just going to overcomplicate it. So yeah, I thought I'd just keep it short and sweet, how it needs to be, and hopefully it helps you become better. But let me know what else you want to see. I know there's a couple comments of people telling me how to help them with this step over speed boost. Of course I can do that. Of course that'll be another video. I'll be happy to help you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it really does make you a better player. See you when I see you. Next YouTube video will be very soon. I'm getting consistent on YouTube more. I want to push for 1,000 subs before summer.